In the darkest corners of the world, a special kind of warrior exists. They operate in the shadows, moving like ghosts through hostile lands. They are the tip of the spear. These are the Special Forces, an elite breed of soldier forged in the harshest conditions imaginable. It is a mindset, a relentless spirit that refuses to quit. This mental toughness is their greatest weapon. The US Navy SEALs, the British SAS, Russia's Spetsnaz, they are a testament to what humans can achieve when pushed to their absolute edge. They are the quiet professionals who stand ready to answer the call. Their story is one of courage and sacrifice. So a big question hangs in the air. Among all these incredible elite units, which one can truly be called the deadliest? It is a tough question to answer. How do you measure deadliness? Is it about the number of successful missions, the difficulty of their training, the sheer toughness of the individuals who make it through selection? It is a combination of all these things and more. It is about a reputation forged in fire, a legacy of getting the job done when failure is not an option. It is about a level of skill and determination that other elite units look up to. To find the answer, we must go on a journey. We will peel back the layers of secrecy that surround these organizations. We will look at their history, born from the chaos of past wars. We will explore the insane physical and mental challenges they put their recruits through. We need to understand what it takes to even have a chance at joining their ranks. It is a journey into a world where only the strongest survive. We are not just looking for a group of tough soldiers, we are looking for a unit whose very name strikes fear into its adversaries and inspires respect among its allies. This journey will take us deep into the heart of what makes an elite warrior. We will uncover stories of legendary operations, some famous, others known only within the tight-knit Special Forces community. These are tales of incredible courage, of men who faced impossible situations and came out on top. They are stories that show not just what they do, but why they do it. It is about commitment to their team, to their country, and to the mission above all else. Finding the deadliest unit means understanding the spirit that drives them to be the best. In this series we will shine a light on one unit that consistently rises to the top of every list. A unit so secretive its own government barely acknowledges its existence. A unit whose selection process is so brutal, it has become the stuff of legend. They are considered by many to be the benchmark, the gold standard against which all other special forces are measured. Join me as we uncover the untold truth of this shadowy organization, and explore what makes them the world's deadliest special forces unit. Their story is waiting. To understand today's special forces, we look back. The idea of small, skilled units isn't new, but modern special forces were born in global conflict. 1-2 leaders needed soldiers behind enemy lines, disrupting supplies and gathering intelligence. The British commandos were pioneers, volunteers with brutal training, experts in hand-to-hand combat, explosives and survival. The SAS, founded by David Sterling, believed small teams could inflict massive damage. Who dares wins captured their spirit. The US and others formed elite teams like the OSS, proving their worth in diverse terrains. A new era of military operations had begun. After the Second World War ended, the world changed again. The Cold War began, a tense standoff between superpowers. This new kind of conflict wasn't always fought on open battlefields. It was a war of spies, secrets, and proxy conflicts fought in remote corners of the globe. Conventional armies were often too slow and too visible for these sensitive missions. The need for small, discreet, and highly effective units became more critical than ever before. The special forces that had been born in World War II now had to adapt and evolve to face a new set of threats. They had to become even more specialized, even more skilled. This period saw the formal establishment of many of the special forces units that are legendary today. In the United States, the Army's Green Berets were officially activated, with a unique mission to train and fight alongside Allied forces around the world. The Navy created the SEALs, masters of sea, air, and land operations. Their training became tougher, their missions more complex. They were no longer just raiders, they became experts in counterinsurgency, reconnaissance, and direct action. They were the perfect tool for a world where conflicts simmered just below the surface, ready to boil over at any moment. Across the globe, other nations followed suit, refining their own elite forces. The British SAS, having proven its worth in the deserts of North Africa, continued to build its legacy in places like Malaya and Oman. They perfected the art of jungle warfare and counter-terrorism, becoming the world's leading experts in hostage rescue. Their methods and training philosophies were so effective that they were copied by special forces units all over the world. The SAS set a new standard for professionalism and lethality, cementing their reputation as one of the best of the best. Their influence was immense, shaping the very nature of special operations. The key to this evolution was specialization. Different units developed unique skill sets to deal with specific threats. Some became experts in high-altitude parachuting, others in underwater demolition or Arctic warfare. This created a diverse toolkit for governments to use. When a crisis erupted, they could choose the right unit for the job, like a surgeon selecting the proper instrument. This evolution turned special forces from a wartime necessity into an essential component of modern national security. They became the quiet professionals, always ready to tackle the missions no one else could or would dare to attempt. Today, the role of special forces is more important than it has ever been. The world is a complex and unpredictable place. The threats we face are no longer just from traditional armies. We face global terrorism, cyber warfare, and conflicts fought by non-state actors in failed states. In this messy, modern battle space, the Shadow Warrior is the most effective weapon. They have the flexibility, the intelligence, and the surgical precision to operate in environments where larger military forces simply cannot go. They are the scalpel, not the sledgehammer, used to solve the most difficult problems with minimal collateral damage. The modern operator is a unique blend of warrior, diplomat, and thinker. They are not just physically dominant, they are mentally agile. They often need to learn languages, understand local cultures, and build relationships with indigenous forces. On one mission, they might be conducting a high-stakes raid to capture a terrorist leader. On the next, they could be training local soldiers to defend their own villages. This requires an incredible level of intelligence, adaptability, and emotional control. It is a far cry from the commandos of World War II, showing just how much the role has evolved over the decades. The technology they use has also undergone a revolution. Today's Special Forces soldier is equipped with cutting-edge gear that would look like science fiction to their predecessors. They have advanced night vision goggles that turn night into day, silent drones for reconnaissance, and secure communication systems that link them to command centers thousands of miles away. They use lightweight body armor and custom-built weapons that give them a huge advantage in any firefight. This technology, combined with their intense training, makes them an incredibly formidable force, able to dominate any situation they encounter. But despite all the advanced gear and the changing nature of warfare, one thing remains the same. The heart of any Special Forces unit is still the individual warrior. It is their unbreakable spirit, their commitment to the team, and their relentless will to win that truly defines them. Technology can fail, and plans can fall apart. When that happens, it comes down to the grit and determination of the person on the ground. This is the enduring truth of the Special Forces. They are a testament to the power of the human will, forged in the most extreme circumstances to become the ultimate defenders in a dangerous world. We've seen Special Forces evolve. From WO2 commandos to today's high-tech operators, many units are famous. But one unit is so secret, the US government long denied its existence. Delta Force. The elite of the elite, called upon for the most dangerous missions. Delta is the US Army's premier counter-terrorism unit. When a situation is too sensitive for any other force, Delta gets the call. A surgical tool deployed anywhere, anytime. Their tasks: counter-terrorism, hostage rescue, and direct action. Delta is built for lethal, surgical strikes. They are the hunters, eliminating threats worldwide. They are predators, honed to perfection. Anonymity is their greatest protection. Ghosts, living in the shadows. Delta Force began with Colonel Charles Beckwith, a Green Beret who served with the British SAS and saw the need for an elite American counterterrorism unit. He spent years fighting Pentagon resistance, but the rise of global terrorism in the 1970s made his vision urgent. In 1977, Beckwith was finally authorized to build Delta Force from scratch. He designed a selection process that tested intelligence and character as much as physical strength. Beckwith sought mature, disciplined, self-motivated soldiers, thinkers as well as fighters. Delta Force was officially founded in November 1977. Recruitment focused on experienced special forces and rangers, but was open to all Army volunteers. The standards were uncompromising. Beckwith believed he could teach skills, but not character. Only the best would lay the foundation for what would become the world's deadliest unit. the legend of Delta Force was just beginning. From day one, Delta Force operated in total secrecy, no public records, classified budgets, and operators with cover stories even for family. Their reputation grew not from headlines but from whispered stories among special forces and intelligence circles. Delta became the unit called when all else failed, known for marksmanship, breaching, and solving impossible problems. Their very existence became a psychological weapon. Enemies feared the possibility of Delta's involvement. Even within the military, Delta operators were a breed apart, trusted, mature, and given unmatched freedom. Civilian clothes, relaxed grooming, and first-name basis fostered creativity and responsibility. This unique culture empowered each operator to be the deadliest weapon on the battlefield. Delta's effectiveness was measured not in public accolades but in the fear and respect they inspired. Their actions, though secret, spoke louder than any words. The myth of Delta Force became its own deterrent. Delta Force selection is invitation only, targeting the elite among the elite. Candidates face brutal physical tests, but the real challenge is psychological: endurance, isolation, and relentless stress. The infamous land navigation phase in West Virginia pushes candidates to their limits, alone with a map, compass, and a 70-pound rucksack. Sleep-deprived and exhausted, most will quit. Only those with unbreakable willpower remain. The final ordeal, the long walk, is a 40-mile trek with increased weight and no encouragement. Just a silent test of resolve. Many break at this stage, only a handful finish. Those who complete it have proven extraordinary grit, but their journey is just beginning. Selection is about finding relentless determination, not just physical strength. The process strips away bravado, revealing true character. Only the 1% of the 1% move forward. For them, the real transformation is about to begin. Surviving selection earns entry to the operator training course, 6 months of relentless, unforgiving training. Candidates master advanced marksmanship, demolitions, hostage rescue, and covert entry. Shooting skills are honed to perfection. Operators must make split-second surgical decisions under stress. Breaching, using tools and explosives to force entry, is drilled until it's instinctive. Training is brutal, 18-hour days, constant pressure, and high-stress scenarios. Failure means immediate removal. Teamwork and trust are forged in fire. Only those who can adapt and communicate survive. The goal: create precision instruments of lethal force. By the end, candidates are transformed into elite warriors. Only the best earn the right to continue. The final phase of training teaches the black arts: espionage, covert ops, and tradecraft. Candidates learn to pick locks, bypass security, plant surveillance, and move undetected. They're trained in spy techniques: surveillance, counter-surveillance, and handling informants. Real-world exercises in U.S. cities test their ability to blend in and gather intelligence. High-performance driving skills are drilled: ramming, evasive maneuvers, and armored vehicle tactics. Survival depends on adaptability, creativity, and calm under pressure. By graduation, operators are marksmen, spies, and survivalists. Ghosts who can infiltrate anywhere. They've been broken down and rebuilt, ready for any mission. Only those who master every skill earn the title of Delta Force Operator. They join the ranks of the world's most elite special missions unit. Delta's first major test was Operation Eagle Claw, the 1980 mission to rescue U.S. hostages in Iran. The plan was ambitious: infiltrate Iran, assault the embassy, and extract the hostages. Mechanical failures and a devastating dust storm crippled the mission from the start. With too few helicopters left, Colonel Beckwith made the painful call to abort. Tragedy struck. During withdrawal, a helicopter collided with a transport plane, killing 8 servicemen. The mission's failure was a national humiliation, but it exposed critical flaws in coordination and command. Lessons learned led to the creation of U.S. Special Operations Command, SOCOM. For Delta, it was a baptism by fire, reinforcing the need for obsessive planning and ruthless rehearsal. The disaster forged Delta into an even more determined professional unit. They vowed never to repeat the mistakes of Desert One. After the lessons of Iran, Delta Force evolved into a lethal organization. When Iraq invaded Kuwait, triggering the First Gulf War, Delta was ready. During Operation Desert Storm, they were unleashed into the vast desert of Iraq to hunt down Saddam's mobile Scud missile launchers. Operating in small teams, deep behind enemy lines, the operators became ghosts of the desert. Their skill in calling in devastatingly accurate airstrikes once a target was identified forced the Iraqis to change their tactics. The hunt for Scuds was a classic example of what makes Delta so deadly. Delta was fighting a quiet, secret war that had a massive strategic impact. The Battle of Mogadishu, immortalized in Black Hawk Down, began as a surgical mission to capture key lieutenants of Somali warlord Mohammed Farah Aidid. When 2 Black Hawks were shot down, the mission turned into a desperate rescue. Delta operators found themselves in a brutal 15-hour gun battle. Despite being outnumbered, their superior training and courage shone through. Mogadishu, though a tactical victory, led to the withdrawal of U.S. forces but cemented Delta's warrior ethos. What separates those who succeed in Delta Force selection from those who don't? It's mental fortitude, the true foundation of a Delta operator. It's unshakable self-belief and the ability to remain calm when chaos erupts. This isn't something you're born with. It's forged through relentless pressure. Discipline, self-motivation, and emotional control are key. They must master their emotions and be comfortable with uncertainty. This creates a warrior who can adapt faster than their enemy. Becoming a Delta operator means embracing a powerful unspoken code, the ethos of the quiet professional. This value system places the mission and team above personal glory. Operators understand their work is done in the shadows. Central to this code is absolute trust. The bond between operators is stronger than family. This trust is earned through shared hardship and proven in combat. Humility is another cornerstone. True Delta operators carry no arrogance. It's the quiet confidence of a master. Ultimately, their values are rooted in service and sacrifice. They accept immense risks out of commitment to their country. They go to the darkest places to confront the most dangerous threats. They are the guardians on the wall, ready to pay the ultimate price. We have journeyed into the world of elite special forces like the U.S. Army's Delta Force. We've explored their brutal selection process, demanding training and legendary missions. It is a world of shadows where the stakes are life and death. Their legacy is written in prevented attacks and rescued lives. They are a powerful deterrent, a constant reminder that there is no corner of the globe so remote that they cannot be reached. Their story is one of incredible resilience, teaching us about the power of a determined mindset. In the end, it's a story of human courage and profound sacrifice. They are the quiet professionals, the silent guardians who stand watch in the darkest of nights.